Okay, so what I want to talk to you about tonight, my quick little bit of education is about value control. That is something that you really have a lot of latitude with. You can take this is directly from my foundations, my recorded foundations class that I put together last year. But I drew that little sphere on the left-hand side. It's a dark against the light, and just a little quick drawing in pastel. And then I put a really strong dark around the same sphere, and it's a light against the dark. Nothing changed at all with the object I'm drawing. It's all based on, is something light against dark or dark against light? And that really is so important in picture making. How things read, how we see things. There's a couple of drawings I did for that foundations class, the Venus de Milo and the winged,
That's
uh,
Samarath.
yeah, the winged Nike of Samoth. And the good call, Cassandra.
Well, it's a beautiful drawing. It's easy to tell.
Well, the reason I wanted to show him was the value control in this light. There's all kinds of variation of light and dark, and in here that describe light hitting form on the light figure, but the darks are never are the darks inside the statue itself don't compete with the darks in the background. So that's called local value, local color, local value. It's the overall light. Like if you squint at it, it's an overall light. When you squint, you everything kind of comes together and the values kind of all mush together, and you reduce the resolution and you see the silhouette shape of it. That's also very important in drawing and painting. Same, vice versa on the dark against the light, the drawing on the right, the lights that are describing form do not compete with the lights in the background. So it appears everywhere. It's got explanation of light raking across and explaining the form, but it's still, when you squint at it, you see the silhouette shape of it. And shape, constructive picture making is based on the idea of your picture is a collection of shapes, and you control it by how they read, light against dark or dark against light. So here's a really great example of a Maxfield Parrish painting on the left. Light figure, dark background. When he photographed it, it's dark figure, light background. He was able to make those adjustments based on how he wanted to make the picture, design the picture, the light and dark pattern of the picture. The explanation of light explaining forms, proportions, anatomy, all of that are exactly the same. But he could adjust the value, first of all, based on what it's against. But you could tell he also really lightened the value up in the hair, darkened the value on the belt, or the tie, whatever that is. And but overall, squint at it and you just look at that powerful silhouette shape. And it's so important to be able to control like that in picture making. So you can take Rick Rubin here. He's a light figure against a dark background on the left, and he's kind of becomes a dark figure with against a light background if you push the value light enough. You can control that. You can use the information of light explaining form and then control how it reads based on the overall local color and value. And that is value control, in the way I see it anyway.